Welcome back to the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. We've got another Mississippi versus Alabama battle about to take place. This will be Columbus High School. They are wearing the black jerseys with the pinstripes. This is the second team we've seen doing the pinstripe look. They are the Falcons. They're going to be heading right to left. From left to right will be Madison Academy. Both teams with some high major Division I talent, getting looks from lots of different schools. We'll get to those as the game goes along. This will be Madison Academy with the basketball to start. 3-ball on the way, just a quick trigger from Will Acuff, and he let that one go and knew it was in from the moment it left his hands. He was running the other way, Steph Curry-like, running the other way, knowing that that was, knew that one was in. Working for Columbus, that is Cameron Douglas. Douglas with the left hand, 15-footer, back iron, no good. Skying for the rebound, that's Langford. Langford in transition, wants to go all the way, leaves it short. Good transition defense from Columbus. Back the other way they come quickly and dribbling it kind of off his foot there. That's Robert Woodard II. And he would be probably the biggest name in this game. Him and Josh Langford. Josh Langford has actually signed with Michigan State. He is number 5 for Madison Academy. Columbus High School's Robert Woodard II is just a sophomore, is getting looks from just about every major Division I school you want to put in the top 25 right now. They all are curious to see. I don't think he's had any official offers yet, but he's a sophomore with lots of promise. You're about to see some of it. Had that one swatted away, and out comes Madison Academy, but they turn it right back over. Here come the Falcons. Little dribbling expedition from Cameron Douglas. Now in the lane, drops it off to Woodard, who puts it in for 2. No, excuse me, that's Demetrius Clopton. He has committed to Jackson State to play. He gets 2 and draws the foul. He'll go to the line for the 3-point play, chance to tie it up. I'll tell you what's special about this game is that both teams are undefeated. It is early going. It is in the early on. Columbus is 4-0. Madison Academy's 3-0. But one of these two teams is going to taste defeat for the first time this season. Here's Langford, committed to Michigan State. Get a look at him, a little reverse dribble, spin move. Got some oohs and ahs from the crowd. You're going to see a lot of that in this one. And a turnover, quickly the other way. It's an easy 2 for Javonte McDavid. Into the front court, that's Will Acuff. Hands it off to Langford. Now, it was Fulkerson for a second. Lob in the lane, no good. A little floater from Langford, no good. Cleaned up and put back on the rim by Isaac Tillman, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tillman misses the first. Misses the second, too. An empty possession for Madison Academy. Here come the Falcons, a 1-point advantage in the early going. 5.5 to play in the first quarter. It's McDavid up top, just going to take it himself, and that's Javonte McDavid. He's got 5. He's got a layup in transition and now a 3-pointer to his name. Here's Acuff up top, swings the ball around. 3-ball on the way, no good from Miles Parker. In transition, just a stop and pop pull up, no good. That was from Woodard. And here's Acuff in transition, just unconscious, just lets it fly. Then you got people on people in the crowd are trying to impersonate the shooting form of Will Acuff as he it's unorthodox to say the least. I mean, the ball is released from behind his head Can't really describe it any better than that. I mean, it's basically shot from behind his neck. Essentially what that means, though, is that it's an unblockable shot. When you shoot it from back there, nobody can get their hand to it. So if you can convert that at a pretty good clip, you're really in business. The lob on the inside, they're looking to get the ball into Jatarius Dobbs. Dobbs is committed to Austin Peay State University. He'll play in the OVC next year. He stands 6'9", but was not able to reel that one in. Langford now with the right hand. Bullet pass, had it deflected, and it's another turnover. Here comes Columbus the other way. Look out! What a block from Langford, skying to knock that one away. Loose ball on the floor, players on the floor too. Columbus with the basketball, and Madison Academy is granted the timeout, but they didn't have the basketball, so. Coach is trying to pull one over here. They call a timeout even though they didn't have possession of the basketball. That puts the official in a tough spot because he hears timeout and he wants to just blow the whistle. But nonetheless, it's Columbus basketball. Lob on the inside. It actually hit the rim. That almost went in. The lob from Dobbs, trying to lob it into Woodard, and it almost went in. Here comes Langford in the front court. Working with the left hand now. In the lane, jump stop, has it swatted away. If you're going to the hole in this game, you better be ready. Woodard behind the back, scoop shot, and that one's swatted off the rim. Off the backboard, I should say. Skying to block that one is Miles Parker. Converting the first is Robert Woodard. Your score, Columbus 8, Madison Academy 3. Woodard unsuccessful on the second. Look at the strong offensive rebound and put back. That is number 24, who is not on my roster, so we'll get him in just a second. And a huge dunk on the inside from Langford. And this crowd oohing and awing over that. We're trying to figure out our scorebook here. We'll get that squared away in a second. More guys on the rim trying to put one back in. This one's batted around. Out of bounds. It'll be Madison Academy basketball. We're going to get the scorebook squared away. Sorry for the silence here. We're going to get the scorebook squared away. We've got an unnamed guy on our roster. And so quickly the other way, just burrowing in the lane. That's Adam Hairston. His coaching staff loves it, loves the aggressiveness. He comes off the bench and goes length of the floor trying to take that one in. So while we get the scorebook squared away, we'll have the scoreboard lagging a little bit. Hairston converts the free throw. Madison Academy down early. Chris DeLoke is the unnamed Falcon that we've got to take care of. Woodard Hairston converts both free throws. In the corner, three ball on the way, short, no good. Battle for the loose ball. We got bodies flying everywhere. Taking a spill is Parker, and he is holding his right shoulder. That is Miles Parker, who's drawing looks from the University of Alabama and UAB Birmingham. As well as some other mid-major schools. And we will, while we're taking care of the injury and cleaning this up, we'll kick it to commercial. More action from the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic right here on SUVtv.
This is the most important decision you'll ever make. Deals are made over bacon. Global trade runs on eggs. And when world peace happens, I'm pretty sure cinnamon rolls are going to have something to do with it. I have no idea what happens over yogurt, but we got that too.
Parker able to make his way to the bench on his own power, so we don't feel like there's any issue there. He's going to be all right. And stepping on the out-of-bounds line, we have another turnover. Columbus turns the ball over. It'll be Madison Academy basketball. The Mustangs trail by 3. Langford pushes it into the front court. Blanchard back to Langford. Langford stop and pop. Wow, what a shot from Josh Langford. He now has 5. Easy to see why Tom Izzo wants him as a Spartan. He has signed with Michigan State. He signed early a couple weeks ago, and we're all square at 10. Woodard tries to answer it. Off glass, no good. Good, strong rebound. Power dribble on the inside. That's Chris DeLope. And he will go to the line for 2. DeLoach at the line, and we've got subs coming in and out for both teams. They're both teams very deep and not afraid to use those benches. In for the Falcons will be Dobbs, the Austin Peay State commit. Jarvis Jackson also in for Columbus as Woodard misses both free throws. And we're still all square at 10. On the inside, might have a push before the shot. That's Isaac Tillman going to work in the post. Tillman, the 6'4" junior, power forward. Tomlinson inbounds to Langford. Langford thought about the pull-up. Now he does take the pull-off. Back iron, no good. Trying to put it back was Parker, but he lost control as he made his move to the hole. Here comes Woodard in transition, and he bowls over Adam Hairston, who had been camped out there for what looked like a day. And bowling in there was Woodard. He was just not stopping for anything. Looked like a halfback, maybe a fullback even. So Woodard's called for the charge. Is Hairston now up top to Langford. Langford with the left hand. Step back. Good look on the inside. Tillman is fouled and will go to the line for 2. Tillman upset with himself for not cashing in the 2 on the nice pass from Langford, but he'll get a chance to knock in 2 free throws. Minute and a half to play. We're all square at 10. That's Andy Blackson that you can probably hear on the mic yelling. That's the head coach for Madison. He's yelling at Tillman, keep your body still on those free throws. Quit rocking. And they got a blocked shot. That's Dobbs on the inside blocking that one quickly the other way and drawing the foul. That's Javonte McDavid. McDavid's got 5. He'll go to the line for 2 more. Him and Langford lead all scorers with 5. We're a minute and a half away from the end of the first quarter. A low-scoring affair so far. These two teams have lots of offense, but the mark on this game so far has been the high-flying defensive efforts. We've seen a lot of blocks and shots pinned against the backboard, swatted off the backboard. If you're going to the hole in this game, you just cannot go timidly. Nothing's soft. McDavid at the line for the second. No good. It's a 1-point advantage for Columbus. Minute 25 to play in the first. Here comes Langford into the front court. Good ball movement from Madison Academy. Looking for Langford on the back door. He gets it, but can't finish. Got his own rebound and put it in. Langford has a motor on the glass. He's a great shooter as well. Just a real strong athlete, and he's a great defender too. You can see him against a smaller guard, maybe a quicker guard. He's right with him every step of the way. And good defense there, good closeout as he got the hand right in the face of the jump shot. Woodard tried to put it back, no good. Dobbs tries to put it back and finally does. Jartavius Dobbs, I should say, committed to Austin Peay State. Langford now into the front court, 30 seconds to play. Madison Academy trails by 1 as both teams go back and forth. Good drop pass on the inside, but Parker cannot finish. Columbus with the lead by 1 and the basketball. McDavid into the front court. McDavid's going to get a pick from Dobbs, now calls it off. McDavid stop and pop from about 8 feet, no good. Dobbs tips it twice. Basket counts on the second try. Dobbs gets his third and fourth points, and we will head to break at the end of 1. It's Columbus 15, Madison Academy 12, 2 undefeated teams going at it in the Lighthouse Classic right here on SUVtv.
The top. Join an exclusive country club. Acquire exotic automobiles. Fill a garage. Engage in investment banking. Be a venture capitalist. Then when it's all said and done, head to a steakhouse. Your steakhouse.
It's anything but traditional. A double portion of juicy marinated steak loaded with toppings and grilled to go. The new Boss Wraps. Only at Taco Bell.
Everybody doing all that. I didn't even see it. Back at the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. It's been an exciting first quarter. I think we finally got our rosters taken care of, and it's a 3-point advantage for Columbus High School. The Falcons with the basketball. They have a 4-0 record. Goodness, what a block from Langford, but he's way up there. That was off the glass first. It doesn't mean it wasn't impressive, though. I think they'll credit Dobbs with the basket. Dobbs on the inside gets 2 more, so that's 6 for him. And Columbus stretches the lead to 5. Acuff and Tomlinson breaking the pressure. Here's Acuff, lobs it over, cross court. Stop and pop, baseline jumper, swatted by Dobbs. Kicked out, Langford wide open for 3. Wide right, no good. Wrestle for the rebound, loose ball on the floor. And it'll be a 30-second timeout for Madison Academy. I don't know how they knew they had possession down there, but the coaches knew. They called timeout. And we'll take a break, too. It's the Lighthouse Classic on SUVtv.
Woke up L8, freaked, then remembered McD's all day be fast. Hashtag boom shakalaka laka.
At McDonald's, yes. Hashtag all day breakfast, so good.
Yo, McDonald's serving breakfast all day now? 5 gold hand emojis. Hashtag Bay.
At Cows Go Mookie, faux show.
Dear at McDonald's, thank you for serving all day breakfast. Heart emoji, everyone on earth. Retweet. Favorite your retweet.
It's time for hashtag all day breakfast. Smiley tongue face emoji.
7:22 to play here in the second quarter. Columbus leads Madison Academy. Madison Academy, the defending 3A state champs from the state of Alabama. And they find themselves in a 5-point deficit. Dobbs and Clopton, the 2 bigs on the inside for Columbus. They are just too big for Madison Academy on the inside. They've been able to block nearly every shot that has been taken within 5 feet. And there's a quick steal from Langford. Look at him turn on the Jets into the front court. Makes a move, has it knocked away. It's a good play by McDavid to limit the layup, to prevent the layup, and also not get called for the foul. Inbounding will be Acuff. Acuff lobs it into Langford. Langford going to be called for the walk. And that is a result of the good hedge there by Demetrius Clopton. He played the pick and roll perfectly. He hedged on Langford right when he was making his move and forced him to shuffle his feet. McDavid kicks it over to Woodard. Woodard stop and pop from about 8 feet. That was smooth. It was well defended, but it doesn't matter. Woodard still knocked it through. He's got 3. Quickly the other way. Here's Acuff. Skip pass. Working around the outside. Good ball movement from Madison Academy. That's kind of their MO. And we've got a table collapsing here on the at the SUVtv table. And we've got monitors on the floor. Not sure if we've lost connection or not. So we'll stay on the air, I think, for now. I don't see any lights off. You okay? And a lot of personnel over here to help us quickly. Coaches, volunteers. It's one way to draw attention to the SUVtv logo on the sideline. Yeah, my rosters were in all this somewhere. Was able to salvage one of them. That's a delay of game penalty on the SUVtv table over here. Yeah. And I think we're what's that? And I don't think we lost connection the whole time. If you're watching at home, you're wondering what in the world just happened. Well, the table on the sideline that we are sitting at literally just collapsed. But a quick 2 on the inside, and I believe that's going to go to Demetrius Clopton. That's who I'm giving it to on the far side over there. No, actually, it's Cameron Douglas getting his first 2 of the game. Still trying to sort everything out over here. McDavid into the front court, kicks it over on the wing. 3-pointer, no good. And here comes Langford the other way. Langford high-stepping down the sideline, loses the ball out of bounds, and I believe it'll be a turnover. We apologize for the broken broadcast right now. Just a little bit of cleaning up to do over here. We're trying to straighten everything out on our table that literally collapsed just a second ago. So that's a first for me. I've done quite a few broadcasts, and that's a first to have the table collapse. It's probably a first for you as well. I'm sitting here with some of SUVtv's finest. McDavid into the front court. Crossing over to the left hand on the wing now. It's going to be a lob on the inside. They were looking the whole time. That whole play was designed to get the dump down to Deloach. And Deloach is tied up in the post. That's good defense by Madison Academy. Columbus leads 21-12. Madison Academy, it's not so much their defense. They've held Columbus just 21 points. That's not a problem. It's this right here. Their offensive execution is bothered greatly by the length of Columbus High School. And then when they get near the rim trying to score, the only person that's been able to score is Langford. He has 7 of the team's 12 points. This is McDavid running the point. Kicks it over on the wing. That's Woodard with a hand in his face. That was an impressive shot right there. It could not have been defended any better, and Woodard still cashed it in from 15 feet. Easy to see why the sophomore is so highly recruited. Aka for 3. That awkward, unorthodox release, we'll say. In and out, no good. McDavid's layup attempt going the other way, no good. Cleaned up and put in by Deloach. He's got 2 more. And with the timeout, we will take a break. It's a 30-second timeout. More action coming your way next on SUVtv. Action back underway. It's Langford pushing it into the front court. Here's Acuff. Up top now, Madison Academy working around, but shuffling his feet there. That was Colin Blanchard. Blanchard, the 5'1 junior, getting some of his first minutes. Shuffled his feet there, harassed by that pressure up top from Columbus. This is Cameron Douglas now with the left hand. Hard in the lane, no good. What a clear by Langford. Langford snatched that rebound away from 2 Falcons. Good ball moving in transition, but it's swatted away. Langford corrals the loose ball, kicks it over on the corner, and a 3 ball is good from Blanchard. Credit Langford for staying with that play and knowing where somebody was open even after the block. He's playing the next, he's 1 play ahead of everyone else. That's sign of a great player. He knew exactly where his offensive players were even after the block shot. Here's Woodard, who's feeling it for 3. Back iron, no good. Chased down by Clopton on the far side. Interior look on the inside. Shot swatted out of there. And here comes Langford. He's pushed by Douglas. On the inbound, it's Langford. He gets it to Parker. Parker pushes it ahead. A rifle cross-court pass, and a 3 is good from Acuff. That's his second 3 of the game. He's got 6 points. Look at Langford skying above everyone to block that one away, but the unfortunate part, he landed on top of 2 other players who felt the brunt of that fall. And I think everybody's all right. Everybody walks off on their own power, and that's what it was. It was Langford just landed on top of a couple guys, and that is enough to shake them up for sure. I think Langford is going to check out, just catch a quick breather. I don't know what the call was. I thought it was clean block. But and I thought the whistle was just because the ball ended up out of bounds, but we'll see. No, it is somebody going to the line. It's Woodard going to the line for 2. Woodard converts on the first. Robert Woodard II. You talk to a coach for Columbus, you say, who's he being looked at? And they just say everyone, because he's just a sophomore, and they're getting phone calls and all kinds of people asking for tape right now just because if you're a sophomore and you're this good, you can pan out to be something truly special. So everybody wants to look. There's Acuff with a wild shot on the inside. Loose ball last touched by Columbus, and so Madison Academy will get another crack at it. They trail by 9 despite their offensive woes. Not been able to convert consistently at all. It's Langford's got 7. Acuff's got 6. And that's 13 of their 18. Here's Acuff again. No good. Left that one a little short. Here comes McDavid in transition. Kind of using that arm to shield himself, protect himself in transition. And called for the foul will be Cole Tomlinson. And this will be 1-1 for McDavid, the point guard of the Falcons. McDavid cashes in the first. Acuff comes out. He'll be replaced by Langford. Langford doesn't appear to be favoring anything after the spiel. I think he was more winded than anything. Really playing hard. McDavid good on both free throws. McDavid now with 8. And this is Blanchard in the front court. Here's Langford now splitting the double team. Good pass, but it could not be handled. That's Tillman. Tillman tried to spin, catch, spin, and shoot all in one motion because he knew the shot blockers for Columbus were coming. And he wasn't able to do so. Here comes McDavid now into the front court. Gets a pick from Deloach, excuse me. Shot up no good. Langford can't corral the rebound. It'll be out of bounds. Columbus basketball underneath their own goal. 2.5 to play in the first half. Columbus leads by 11. Lob on the inbound. They're just going to throw it up on the inside, and battling in there is Dobbs. You got Dobbs and Clopton, both tall, long athletes on the inside for Columbus. Clopton's not in right now, but when they're in there together, it is. If you're an undersized team, you're just not going to get shots off on the inside. And then inbound plays are going to look a lot like that. They just throw it up on the inside for their length to go get it. Dobbs no good on the first. And converts on the second. Blanchard into the front court. This is Tomlinson. Up top now, Matthews. Back to Tomlinson. Backdoor cut, it was there. Tomlinson breaks the pressure, gets it into the front. That's Blanchard in the corner for 3, knocked it down. He's got 6 now. Madison Academy starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. They've cut it to 9. Woodard's 3 is an air ball, but then it goes off the hands of a Mustang out of bounds. It's Kiki Matthews getting some of his first minutes. And Clopton will come in to replace Dobbs. Woodard gets it into McDavid. McDavid guarded closely by Blanchard. McDavid, crossover, gets a pick, gets in the lane, thought about the pick and roll with Clopton. Now it's Deloach. Good offensive possession. That was designed to get Deloach a crash to the rim and then a post up down there. And when he got it, he knew what to do with it. He's got 6. On the wing now, this is Tillman. Tillman to Langford. Langford bullet pass, cross court, and it is swatted. What athleticism there. McDavid in transition, can't finish. It's Deloach, can't finish, and it's slammed in on the follow. That was Woodard flying in, the sophomore. Slams that one through with authority and 2 hands. Robert Woodard II. Drew the oohs and ahs of the gym here that's starting to fill up. You remember you got the homestand Corinth Warriors on deck. They'll play next. 3 ball from Langford, no good. Madison Academy with an offensive rebound. Langford dribbles through traffic. Wanted to slam that one, but it was swatted away by Woodard. Now in transition, hard to the rim, basket and the foul for Cameron Douglas. He now has 4 and a chance at the line for the 3-point play. Columbus High School really starting to assert themselves and stretch this lead out. They lead by 13. Dobbs will come in and replace Deloach, and so what you have now is Dobbs and Clopton both in there, and it's just too much size at the moment for Madison Academy to deal with. The free throw from Douglas is good. And that ball is just thrown away into the backcourt. It's recovered by Tomlinson for a over the back violation. It just slipped out of the hands of Blanchard. Acuff will come in and replace him. .30 seconds to play. McDavid with the ball in the front court for Columbus, and they're content to take the last shot of the half. They lead by 16. They want to put an exclamation point on the first half. It's Woodard up top with McDavid right now. We got Clopton and Dobbs on the floor as well. McDavid penetrates in, missed the shot, but it's followed in by Clopton again. Langford, stop and pop 3. Front iron, no good. Cleaned off the glass by Woodard, and we will head to the break. Columbus finishes strong. An 18-point advantage for them as we head to the break. There's more action to come on the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic from Corinth High School on SUVtv.
The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. With my height, to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things. The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. height to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things. The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. With my height to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things.
Hey. Breakfast is the most important decision you'll ever make. Deals are made over bacon. Global trade runs on eggs. And when world peace happens, I'm pretty sure cinnamon rolls are gonna have something to do with it. I have no idea what happens over yogurt, but we got that too. Oh, all day.
Late, freaked, then remembered McD's all-day beef fast. Hashtag boom shakalaka laka.
At McDonald's, yes. Hashtag all day breakfast, so good.
Yo, McDonald's serving breakfast all day now. 5 gold hand emojis. Hashtag Bay.
At Cows Go Mookie, faux show.
Dear at McDonald's, thank you for serving all day breakfast. Heart emoji, everyone on earth. Retweet. Favorite your retweet.
It's time for hashtag all day breakfast. Smiley tongue face emoji.
Woke up L8, freaked, then remembered McD's all-day beef fast. Hashtag boom shakalaka laka.
At McDonald's, yes. Hashtag all day breakfast, so good.
Yo, McDonald's serving breakfast all day now. 5 gold hand emojis. Hashtag Bay.
At Cows Go Mookie, faux show.
Dear at McDonald's, thank you for serving all day breakfast. Heart emoji, everyone on earth. Retweet. Favorite your retweet.
It's time for hashtag all day breakfast. Smiley tongue face emoji.
Woke up L8.
be Columbus basketball to start the second half of play. Columbus leads 39-21. Your storyline, well, you're about to see it right now. It's the size on the inside from Columbus has just been too much for Madison Academy, and they're trying to send the message. First possession of the second half. They throw a lob into Woodard. He catches, tries to power dribble and just go up and dunk it. And he's fouled in the process, so he'll go to the line for 2. He had 9 in the first half. Led all scorers. But has not had a good day at the line. 3 for 7 now, I believe. And second, no good from Woodard. And then Woodard's going to get a 3-point shot attempt. He missed that too. So an unsuccessful trip for Columbus and a chance for Madison Academy to start the second half by gaining some ground. It's Walker with the left hand. Gives it over to Langford. Langford up top, that's Acuff. Correction, that was Tillman who handed it back to Langford. Langford working out top, left hand swatted away by Clopton, and that's just the story right now. They just there's just too much length and size and shot blocking on the inside for Madison Academy. Tomlinson up top, gets it over to Walker. Walker up top to Langford. Langford jab step, step back. Didn't draw rim, only backboard. Woodard now in the front court. McDavid. McDavid on the wing. And this is Woodard up top. Back to McDavid. Columbus just being patient. Right when I say that, McDavid lets one fly. Sometimes that's their best offense, though, is a missed shot, because they crashed the board so well. Woodard had it blocked away after he pulled the rebound. Langford with the right hand, kicks it over. Acuff in the corner for 3. Left it short, no good. Reaching in, no call. It's Douglas coming into the front court. Douglas makes a move, jump stop in the lane. It's going to be called for the charge, as Cole Tomlinson took one right in the chin on the jump stop. In will come Blanchard. Acuff comes out. And here's Blanchard now into the front court. Guarded by McDavid. Lob on the inside, looking for Tillman. Tillman chases it down, gets it to Blanchard. Now Walker over to Tomlinson. Tomlinson lets the 3 go and knocks it in. Cole Tomlinson with his first basket. Over on the wing, in the post is Clopton. Wisely passes out when he felt the double team, and sure enough, it results in a 3 from McDavid. He now has 11. Blanchard crossover in the lane. He's fouled on the reach by McDavid. And the non-shooting foul in the NBA, they'd give him continuation with that. Ready to be a sideline out of bounds for the Mustangs. Walker to inbound, looking for Tillman. Now he's going to skip pass over to Blanchard. Back to Walker. Looking for Tillman on the inside, and that is just good defense from Clopton. Bounce pass in transition was knocked away. McDavid goes and gathers, and we've got a 30-second timeout called by Columbus, and this was just to make a substitution. Head coach Luther Riley not happy with the Falcons. Something struck a nerve there. Certain coaches have buttons, and whatever Luther Riley's button is would just push. I don't know if it was not hustling back in transition or what. It looked like a clean play. McDavid throws the bounce pass. It was deflected away. See who he takes out. Still not sure who it was that Riley took out there, but it looks like their starters are back in now. This will be Douglas to inbound. You got Douglas, Woodard, McDavid, Clopton, and Dobbs. Woodard crossing over in the lane, went to throw that one down. It was actually blocked from behind, but somebody on the front side going to be called for getting him with the body. It's going to be Cole Tomlinson whistled for the foul. It's an 18-point advantage for Columbus with Woodard at the line where he's continued to struggle. 3 for 8 is what I have him at the line. He converts on the second. He's now got 10. And full court pressure from Columbus. They are not content with their 19-point advantage. Walker is going to get it back from Tomlinson in transition. A two-handed stuff underneath. James Nix gets a 2. And then they force a turnover with full court pressure of their own. A couple of the, I always like to see the chatter after the dunk. A couple of the players for Columbus are, I believe, messing with the Knicks after the stuff. They're saying they didn't know he had that in him. I don't think anybody in the gym did. He leaped out of nowhere, just threw that one through easily. Jumper in the corner from Langford. That would have been a big shot, a big possession for Madison Academy. Instead, here comes Columbus the other way. A back tip unsuccessful. Woodard was able to hang on to it. Now McDavid up top, guarded closely by Walker. And we got Dobbs and Tomlinson battling on the inside. Loose ball, Langford can't come up with it. Woodard goes behind the back and drops in 2. He now has 12. And Walker is going to come to the bench hobbling. I don't know if he rolled an ankle or what. No idea what that was. It was he got tangled up with McDavid at one point. Coming the other way. Mustangs in desperate need of some offense. There's Tomlinson, gets it over to, thought it was Blanchard, but that's Hairston in the game now. Langford gets it over to Blanchard. And Blanchard's had that ball deflected, turned over the other way. Strong to the hole is McDavid, no good. Saved in bounds, or rather not saved in bounds, and it'll be Columbus basketball underneath their own goal. Columbus leads by 19. They seem well in control of this one. The Mustangs just haven't had an answer for the length. McDavid. Bounce pass up top. That's Woodard for 3. Left it short, and we're going to have a push in the back called against Columbus. Tomlinson will come out. He'll be replaced by Acuff. Acuff is a shooter. And coming in for Columbus, getting his first, well, not his first actually, he played a couple minutes in the first half. It's Jarvis Jackson. He'll replace Woodard. And it's an extended 2-3 zone for Columbus. Seeing some teams do that this year. It's a 2-3 zone that they'll actually trap out of. It's an aggressive 2-3 zone. Starts with your guys up top, and they've got 2 of the best in McDavid and Gray up top. Ball batted around. Nix couldn't control it. Quickly the other way off the turnover. In transition, the drop-off pass. Batted around after the turnover. It'll remain Mustang basketball. Madison Academy in desperate need of some offense. They may look for Langford to get it, but he's having a hard time breaking free. There's another turnover. Blanchard had his pass deflected. McDavid bounce pass on the inside. A little scoop shot. Dunk follow attempt from Dobbs, no good. Followed his own miss and put it up and in. He now has 9. Jartavius Dobbs. Acuff into the front court. Picked up his dribble. Now has Hairston. Hairston to Langford. Langford goes baseline. Ooh, he made that look easy, gliding to the rim. He's first 2 of the second half. He's got 9 now. 2.5 to play in the third. Jackson, a little post entry to Dobbs. Had it deflected away out of bounds. It'll be Woodard, Douglas, Clopton, and then McDyess getting his first minutes in this one. Artavius McDyess, the 6'9" senior. 4 fresh bodies for Columbus. 4 new bodies, and McDavid stayed on the floor. Here's the point guard, McDavid. Over on the wing, now McDyess. McDyess to Woodard, 15-footer. That was good offense. Woodard with 2 more. He now has 14. Acuff, bounce pass on the inside. Langford, 16-footer, left it short. Pushing in transition. Here's Douglas. Douglas to McDavid. McDavid will set something up now. They've had some beautiful offensive sets ran, has Columbus in this one. There's McDavid on a cut, kind of forced a shot there over the taller defender. Here comes Acuff now in transition. Gets it to Langford. Blanchard on the wing for 3, in and out, no good. Cleaned off by Clopton. McDavid working against Blanchard. Inside 1.5 minutes to play in the third. McDavid all the way to the rim, had it blocked by Langford. But we got a foul on the floor. No, it's a shooting foul. Somebody reaching in as McDavid was going for the scoop. McDavid good on the first. He's in double figures. He has 12. Balanced scoring now from Columbus and Madison Academy both, really. It's just more of it for Columbus. This is game number 5 of the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic. We got 8 today and 9 tomorrow. If you're in the area, nothing to do, you can come out to Corinth High School. If you're not in the area, just stay tuned to the SUVtv.com. 3 in the corner. That was much needed. Blanchard knocks one through. He now has 9. Mustangs trying to hang in there. They trail by 21. McDavid to the hole, is fouled, and count the basket. He is just relentless, just always looking to attack. And McDavid good. So McDavid converts a 3-point play. The lead is stretched to 23. Trapping half-court defense from the Falcons. Ends up in a wide open look for 3 in the corner. No good. McDavid's going to outrun his defenders all the way to the hoop. McDavid has emerged as the player of this game. He has 10 points in the second half alone. He had 8 in the first for a total of 18. Really put his stamp on this game. It's an active defender too. Good ball movement from Madison Academy. It's what you got to do against the zone. And Blanchard floats one over the long arms of the interior defenders for Columbus. Here comes Clopton down the lane. No good. Shot up at the buzzer from Woodard. No good as well. And we'll head to the fourth quarter. Your score 56-33 in favor of Columbus. More action coming your way next on SUVtv. McDavid now into the front court. Columbus well in control of this one. They lead by 23. It'll be up to the Mustangs to create some turnovers and spark a run if they win any shot of this one, and it needs to happen early. Clopton hook shot, no good. You can tell after every timeout, out of every break, if Columbus is able to draw a play of any kind up and run a set, you can call it a set piece or an offensive set, whatever you want to call it, they're giving the ball to their post players. Woodard, Clopton, Dobbs. Acuff for three, left it short, no good. Here comes Woodard in transition, head of steam, finger roll at the hoop. He's coming so hard towards the rim, and then at the end finishes so softly. It's a heck of a play there. Now Langford crossing over, spin move in the lane, drop off, pump fake, and drawing the foul. It was a good pump fake there from Parker, getting his man in the air and then leaping into him. Parker converts on the first. It's his first point of the game. Parker has actually had some looks from schools like University of Alabama, Birmingham, some other schools down in the South. McDavid into the front court after Parker converts on both. McDavid, drop off, easy scoop shot, and two. McDavid has just, he has put his stamp on the game. That's what I said earlier. I'll say it again. He's just become the playmaker. It was Deloach getting two more, so he's got 8 total now. Columbus up by 25 in a quiet gym now, but it won't be in just a minute. We've got the homestanding Corinth Warriors on deck. A lot of tradition here for their basketball team. Look out, Langford tried to bring the house down. I feel like every time I mention the gym is quiet, something happens like that where it just, this place nearly exploded. And that's one of the awesome things about tournaments like this is, they're down 25 in the fourth quarter to a team that is, by all accounts, just, bigger, longer, more athletic. They're just a little outmatched, the Mustangs are right now. But Langford almost had the play of the game, and he almost had the play that everybody left here today talking about. So it's just a cool way to showcase some of the athleticism some of these young athletes have. It's just, and the gym just is buzzing after something like that. It's one of the coolest parts about tournaments like this if you've never been to one. Langford converts on the second. So for all the oohs and ahs, he gets 1 point. But it was still fun. McDavid into the front court. Woodard now. The game well in hand. 24-point advantage for Columbus. Both of these teams are undefeated. It looks as though Madison Academy will drop to 3-1, and Columbus will move to 5-0. Lob on the inside. Good little turnaround hook shot there from Dobbs, the Austin Peay State University commit. On the inside, Parker, another good pump fake, draws the foul and gets the basket. He's got 4 now. Parker has been limited in this one. Seems like every shot attempt he's had has been swatted, as has most of the Madison Academy shots. Blanchard in, and Nix will take a seat. And that was a substitution. Madison Academy just went smaller with that substitution, which means that they're about to press full court if they could get a made free throw. If they could get a made free throw on the second, they would have full court pressure, I believe. Trying to spark some sort of huge run to claw back in it, but time is not on their side. We're under 6 to play now. McDavid dribbles off his foot, gets it back, dribbles again, and that is a double dribble, I thought. Instead, it's going to be a timeout for Columbus. Head coach Luther Riley wants to draw something up, and My guess is that this will be a look for one of the post players after the 30-second timeout. So we'll take a quick little break. More action coming your way right here on SUVtv.
Most weekends only last a couple of days. Some last a lifetime. Hampton, we go together.
McDavid into the front court. Bounce pass over to Woodard on the wing. Woodard gets a pick from DeLoach. Now Woodard. Wanted DeLoach in the post, but he comes back out. We go pick and roll. Woodard, step back, left it short. And it's last touched by the Falcons. It'll be Mustang basketball, trailing by 24. Woodard out and Douglas in. Cameron Douglas. Langford in the corner to Blanchard. Blanchard too strong. Nix corrals the rebound. Bounce pass inside, just stolen away by McDavid. That guy is everywhere. Javonte McDavid, he's one of those senior point guards you hear about. That's one of the keys to high school basketball, it seems, is senior point guard play. Don't tell that to Cordova and Tyler Harris, who played earlier, though. It's an easy two on the inside for DeLoach. Acuff finds Parker at the free throw line. Shot up no good, and just skying for a one-handed rebound's Douglas. And then he loses it, but then makes a steal. Here's McDavid in transition, an easy two for Denijay Harris. That's his first bucket, and these are some of his first minutes. Loose ball on the floor. Langford, jump stop, left the finger roll short, and he's gassed. You can tell Langford's just put it all out on the floor, and he's just running out of steam at this point. Off the glass, too strong. We're going to have a push against DeLoach on the offensive rebound. Looks like Acuff out, Nix out, and those guys exhausted as well. Just a tough matchup for the Madison Academy Mustangs. Parker at the line. Too strong on the first. TJ Gray handling point guard duties now. I believe McDavid has checked out. We may not see him again. On the inside, it's a good entry pass to DeLoach, and he draws the foul. And we got an inadvertent horn, I believe, at the table. And Coach Riley upset. He had his play drawn up, and they started to run it, and they blew the horn. He felt like he showed his hand. There's a lob on the inside. Missed dunk attempt off the back of the rim. That was Dobbs up there. He ends up in the hands of Gray for three. No good. Langford just wrestles away a rebound. Push ahead pass to Blanchard. Blanchard sets his feet in the corner. Back iron, no good. Behind the back dribble, nifty move in transition for Harris. Harris tries to go the length of the floor. He's fouled. Then we'll go to the line for two. Denijay Harris to the line. He's a sophomore guard, 6'4" sophomore guard. Just another one of the Columbus lengthy athletes. I mean, they can put a trap on you that you feel like you're among the trees, and they've done it several times to this Mustang offense. Just a lot of tipped passes. And they're well coached too. Columbus is a fundamentally sound basketball team. We're going to get an over the back against Jaquan Hines. And we'll have 1-1 on this end. It'll be Madison Academy at the line for the 1-1. And this will slow down the last part of this game here. We got 3.5 left. And a 29-point advantage for the Falcons. Another missed free throw for Madison Academy. And it's TJ Gray in the front court. Let's see if they set up something to kill a little time or if they're going to run through their sets. It looks like they're going to play basketball. Penetrate from the baseline. It was a good, strong take. And now we got a loose ball on the floor, kind of a scrum for it. That was Jarvis Jackson who tried to follow his own miss with a putback. Cole Tomlinson into the front court. This is Hairston. Now Tomlinson again. Over on the wing to Matthews. Matthews back up to Tomlinson. Langford in the corner, just sets his feet and lets it go. In and out, no good. Langford started hot, but has cooled off since. Only 3 points in the second half. Full court pass, layup missed, another layup missed. And in transitions, Tomlinson throws it up for Langford. I don't know how he caught that, but he did. Then he had it knocked away and stolen. Here comes Harris in transition. Throws it up for Deloach. Deloach tracks it down. Goes hard to the rim, another miss. Kind of gotten sloppy here. Now Langford in transition. Had it knocked away. Finally picked up by Tomlinson. And we'll do substitution timeout, I believe, with 2:08 to play in the fourth. We can take the break too. It's going to be a full timeout for Madison Academy. Not sure if we will be polling starters at this point or if this is just work on maybe some offensive possessions here. This is a good coaching moment. You're down by a lot, but you can pretend like it's a tie game and state championships on the line. We'll take a break and come back with the final of this Madison Academy and Columbus High matchup. You're watching on SUVtv. Tomlinson. Tomlinson pounds with the left hand, kicks it in the corner. 3 on the way. That was a good-looking shot from Kiki Matthews. So the penetrating kick works to Madison Academy's favor, and Matthews knocks down the 3. Here's McDyess now. Cross-court pass, 3 on the way, no good. It's another Falcon not on our roster. He's going to commit the foul here. The 1.5 to play in the fourth and final quarter. 26-point advantage for Columbus. And it's really been all Columbus from the start. Madison Academy fell behind in the first quarter, and it has been that story ever since. McDyess and Clopton out. Tobias Smith in the game. Cole Tomlinson at the free throw line converts the first. Nix with the offensive rebound off the free throw miss. Here's Walker. Over to Kiki Matthews. Step back. Just going to throw it back out to Walker, but it's going to be stolen by Smith. Smith goes all the way off the glass. No good. Put up. Another attempt, no good for Columbus High. And finally, it's wrestled in. It's another It's another, and then what it is a lot of these rosters exclude the freshmen because they only have so many spots on that roster. And then if a freshman makes the team, the roster we get doesn't have those names and numbers. So got some freshmen in the game for Columbus, and they're getting minutes and points. That's good. We're under a minute to play with 25-point advantage. A long three-point attempt's going to catch nothing. And here's Tomlinson now pushing tempo into the front court. Tries to force a pass into Nix. It is deflected out of bounds. Looks like Avery Bronner into the game, as well as Jack Fulkerson for Madison Academy. This is Madison Academy, who's without their starting center from last year's state champion team, Austin Troxel. He's a multi-sport star, more highly touted for football, but he is not with the team. He has torn his ACL and is in the recovery process of that. Learned that from the coaching staff. Got a loose ball on the floor, and then now we got players slipping. And 3-ball in the corner is good. That's Jarvis Jackson cashing in his first points of the game. 10 seconds to play. And Madison Academy content to just let this one run out. Your final score, 72-44 in favor of Columbus. They were on top from the very beginning. It was their length and athleticism on the inside, blocking shots and getting putbacks, offensive rebounds, and just creating lots of turnovers from the Madison Academy offense. That'll be something they'll work on. Columbus advances to 5-0. Madison Academy drops to 3-1. We've got more action. The gym is nearly full now as the Corinth Warriors will be on the court next, and then we'll cap it off with the Lighthouse Challenge 2 games after that in a Final Four type tournament. What a great event this has been, and what a great event it will continue to be. Don't go anywhere. More action coming your way next on SUVtv.